Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're looking at Helvetiq's Odin, a quick card game for 2 to 6 players, taking 15 minutes to play. Aim of the game, it's a ladder climbing game, which I'll explain what that means in a moment, is to get rid of many cards as you can. So let's say I start. I'm going to play one of my 9 cards. These are shuffled up at random. There's 54 cards, 6 of suits, and there are values 1 through to 9. Any questions, always do let me know at the comments are best on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell regarding other videos such as Helvetiq's and also other ladder climbing games, etc. So let's just say I play a 9. Now, that is the highest value between 1 and 9. So now my opponents, let's say I'm playing it as a 2, they must play a card that shows some of their cards. They must play a card higher than 9. So at this point, it must be 2 cards. You can play 1 card greater than the amount of cards you're playing, or you can play exactly 1 card. So they must play 2 cards, and they must be the same color or the same value. So let's say they play, they could play 66, but let's say they play these similar colors. And what always happens is they're going to be the highest value, but just make sure that's not confusing. Let's say they play 2 of the same color. They always play the highest one first. So their score is 63. Just make sure that's clear. It's not 6 and 3, it's 63. And they take this back into their hand. So now it's my turn, and now I've got to try and beat that. So I can again beat it by beating 63. So I could play 64, but I don't have a 6, let's say. I could play 82. So that means 82 can beat it, and I take one of those back into my hand. Or I could go even higher because I can play 1 more than those amount of cards and play 3 cards. So let's say I play 851, and I will take one of these cards back as always, and this card goes off to Valhalla. And basically that's how they've come up with, they are aware, a very weak theme or setting to this game. So now it's back to their turn. They must play at least 3 cards, and it must be higher than 851. So they don't have anything here. They haven't got 3 colors. So, and it doesn't obviously have any 8s or 9s, so they can't beat that one because they only got 2 colors here. So can they beat it based on it being 888 or 999, let's say? Nope, they haven't got anything going on here, which is enough. Oh, here we go. They actually do have 981, so they have managed to beat it, and they're going to take one of these cards back, which isn't necessarily good because more cards means you're going to lose points or gains points depending on how you wish to play this game. But they're going to take probably a higher one just for now, although they haven't got any other 1s or 5s or 8s. Actually, they're one of the 8s, so they'll take that. And these goes off to Valhalla, and it's back to my turn. And this time, no, I cannot beat it because I do not have 999. I do not have 9,999 or even any 4s of 1 number. And I do not have 3 colors, which again would have beaten it anyway. So in this case, I'll have to pass. Now imagine there's 3 players or more. Then if they're all passing, it goes back to only 1 player who's left. Then until everyone but 1 player passes, that ends the round. And then you're going to count up how many points that you are going to have. Because either you can play first to 15 loses, and that ends the game, that triggers the end, the person lowest score wins. Or you go down from 15, and I mean, it's in the rulebook, it works both ways. Online, they're doing it, you start with 15. But anyway, I'll imagine I'm going up to 15. So this person's got 6 points, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. So I've got 6 points too. Now, if imagine that triggered the end, then you would share victory if you have the lowest amount. If not, you're going to take all these cards as well, and you're going to shuffle them all up with the rest of the deck and keep on playing. And it's typically about 3 rounds you're going to play. I've seen a few times it hit to 14. Sometimes it does hit on 15 on that second run. And you can just play a shorter game. You're playing to 10 points or 20 points for a longer game, or one round literally. So in terms of these different things you've got on here, so we do have, I think this is called a wise man, a seed mire. We've got this over here, which is called a spy, which does look quite fun. Over here, we have got a healer. And over here, we've got a bard, also known as a skald, S-K-A-L-L-D. Over here, we have got a volva, which is a sorceress. Number 8, we have here as a ship's captain, known as a stridermayer. And as you can see, there's quite a few different things over here. We've got a jarl, and I think we've only got this one to talk about, perhaps, which is a herdman, I think, a guardsman. Oh, and lastly, a berserker as well. So what do I think of the game? Well, based on my ratings being a 6.4 based over 2,700 reviews, I would give this a 6 and a bit or something. It is very quick, it's nice, but it's a bit, not too much to it. I think there's too much luck going on in what you might get. But it is nice how you're playing down cards. You'll always have to take a card back. However, you're trying to get a card that makes a nice run. So if you've got loads of greens, then you want to probably take another green card, etc. You've got loads of 9s, you're going to try and take a 9, etc. But if you end up with low value cards, you are going to struggle. This is going in my Micro game playlist as well, because it's nice and tiny. 6 different rule sets in here. So English is just on one side, French on the back, German, Italian, various other languages there too. Yeah, quick game. If you want a quick game, you might want to check this out. Check out my sleeving playlist too. This is going in the accessories playlist. But that has been Odin. Also check out the podcast, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, Threads, etc. And support the channel via Patreon. That's been Odin. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the game. Back to the table.